Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, wherever you may be. Luna says good morning to you. That's right. She's
I hope
here.
everybody can hear us. I can't.
Oh.
Let us know in the chat if everything sounds good, because I can't hear if it does.
Oh, yeah, because we don't got the headphones on today. No. Well, I didn't just wake up like...
I was gonna say, I'm rubbing sleep out of my eyes.
I will say, it's not that we just woke up, it's just we were setting up and grabbing all this stuff and didn't have ready to get ourselves looking like we're up. Because I love it as a woman. People often say, you look so... If you never say that, you look so tired. Are you okay? It just
I am tired.
Usually means like, yeah, I am freaking tired. And
I look fine with that under my eyes.
It's just that I didn't put on my paint on my face. But actually, no, I did put some paint on my face today, and I feel great. So,
what about you, Luna? Did you just wake up too?
Oh, Luna literally just woke up.
Hi.
Luna, we gotta work on that bad breath, don't we? We do.
She has stinky breath.
Yeah, she does.
But it's okay, because she's perfect.
She's almost perfect. Oh my gosh, we had a rough night the other night, everybody. Oh, by the way, before I tell you about our rough night, guys, there's only 26 minutes left in the costume stream, or the costume auction. Let me refresh the page. So, as you can see, I want to go through the costumes we have. And first and foremost, I've seen some Stirlingites saying that they feel bad, that they can't contribute, or they feel like they're not doing enough because they can't bid on these costumes. Hey, let's just be clear. That is not the case. You guys support me so much in so many ways. That's why when we did the long stream last time to like launch the auction and everything, we were giving away stuff because I wanted everyone to feel important. I wanted everyone to feel included. I wanted you to know that I appreciate you just for showing up and just for being here and hanging with me. And also, like, you guys have supported me in so many ways, like literally by sharing a video on your story that I've done, or by posting about anything, or sharing my music, or just by being here.
Your presence is support.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That literally is enough. And if you come to my shows, that's
what we want.
That's above that's above and beyond. Like if you listen to my music, come to my shows, like come to my streams, that's all I need. These pieces though are just because I know, I mean, they're sitting in a shed.
Yeah, we literally have a shed that is half the size of this room that is jam-packed with every costume.
With costumes.
It's such a mess.
And so I'm like, I've never worn this since the Elements music video. Look at this lovely headband.
And you keep things that are sentimental, you know?
I do.
Yeah.
I keep, like, there's a second Shadow Me dress.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't have given it away if there was only, you know, I couldn't have given away both of them. I had 2 of these made. So it's like, I don't need both of them.
Yeah.
So I'm giving away the one that was also, this was in Shadow Me, but it was also in the Lost Girls music video. So this is up for auction. It's so cool. Like the detail in this dress is amazing. Like this braided fabric, all the different textures in it. It's a freaking piece of art, and it was custom made for me, custom designed by me. I did not sew it, but with a lace up back so it can fit multiple body types. So yeah, this is really cool. But like I said, I have a second one of these, and also there's even leaves in it from when I was...
There were a lot more leaves in it, but when I went to go get it like prepared and cleaned it up a bit, I took out a bunch of the leaves. It was packed full of leaves from her literally rolling in the dirt.
In the forest. That's what I do in music videos.
I'm still finding those leaves around my house.
Really? Yeah. So yeah, this piece is so cute. Look at the back of this little jacket. It's got these cute little... Oh, it's so pretty. These cute little metal... What are they called? Dinglings. On here. And it's got this adorable hood with these on the front detail as well. Like, it's a gorgeous little piece. Complete with headband, and then the tank top shirt that's really cool. How lucky was I? I was looking for an outfit that felt like fire, and I found this. Like, how cool is that? Anyways, I love it when I'm looking for costume stuff, and like when you find that perfect piece, it's like, oh, this is it. This is it.
When we went to go organize her costume shed and kind of get our heads around this upcoming summer tour, we kept pulling out pieces that were like, oh wow, this this is a really iconic piece. Like,
Yeah.
what a great thing to have. Or, you know, oh, this is a great piece. We should put this up and see if people, you know,
someone else
if
wants
they want
it.
it. Yeah.
And it also doesn't hurt that it's gonna pay for our next costumes, because one thing, and you know, it's not like I can't make my house payment. You know, it's not like I can't buy food. Obviously, we're doing fine, but it is going to, you know, we're trying to put on the best show without losing money, because this year touring is going to be different.
Yeah.
I don't want to compromise my show.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to go back on the road. So my goal was just to spend as little money as possible while still having a fantastic show, full production, being able to bring my entire crew on tour so that no one's put out of work. Like,
and Lindsey and I had the conversation, you know, back when we first started kind of looking at everything and how this next tour was going to work. And we kind of dreamt up, we looked at all of our old costumes from the last Artemis tour and realized what rough shape they were in. And we kind of dreamt up this idea, oh my goodness, we have so much stuff. Why don't we try this idea of reinvesting?
yeah,
You know, giving back to the fans, giving back and reinvesting and seeing what that looks like this tour, and kind of taking that stress out of the overall picture. And it's been really fun.
It has been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. And also to see how excited people are about these costumes.
Yeah.
You know, like to give them a new home.
Yeah.
And like this is another thing that's up there. This is the cute little fox from the, he's like he's so cute.
Yeah.
It's from the Lose You Now music video. This was my little sentimental fox that I was carrying around.
Stole.
Yeah, that Lindsey stole from me in the video. Jerk.
You'll see me walking in the background holding that fox like I own it.
Oh, it's so cute. So, and this is also, I mean, it was bought for the music video, but it's a really like sentimental symbol for me because it represents my little niece.
Yeah. So cute.
It's so sweet. So that is something that is up there. By the way, if you're interested in any of these, you can type !auction into the chat, and like so. And it will bring up a link to eBay where you can bid on these, because there is only like 15 minutes left. This piece is pretty cool, because this is from the...
I love this.
Yeah, this one was fun. This is from the Brave Enough tour. Look at this cute little outfit, complete with little leopard print pattern on the back. And this was fun too, because like, again, look at all the textures. It just makes them visually interesting on stage, from like lace to sparkles to leopard print.
I would wear this normally. Like, I would go shopping in this.
And this one doesn't smell
Did you just
bad.
smell it?
I did. It doesn't smell bad. I had to take a good strong whiff to see if it smelled like BO. But I mean, yeah, it's got little rhinestones around the collar, rhinestone detail around the the font. Brave Enough. So yeah, this was how I started the Brave Enough show. And it was fun because I would pop in the back of the theater in this outfit and I'd come running down. And it was really cool because my dancer Melise, did you hear about this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course, I'm sure you did. Yeah. We tell the same stories over and over and over again on
But they're
tour.
so fun.
But they're good. But yeah, Melise, my dancer, would start on stage and she'd put a hairpiece in so that her silhouette looked like me. And I taught her kind of how to play the violin, and it was very believable unless you're a violinist. And then people were like, is she miming? But they still thought it was me. Like my friend who's a violinist was like, is she playing? And then she's like, oh, because then it reveals that I pop in the back and I run down the aisle. It was really fun in this outfit. So this brings back memories of like sneaking through the back of the audience in through the door and being like ready to play. Yeah. So this costume is pretty fun to me. Okay, these are really special.
Oh yes. Oh,
they're caught. The special shoes. These are my little ballet slippers from the Shatter Me photo shoot for the album cover, the Shatter Me music video, and as you can see, the Lost Girls music video, because they have little mud stains on them. So literally I was running through the forest.
we decided that it was more authentic to not clean that off.
Yeah, if you want to clean them, you can. But right now you just got some little Lost Girls mud on there. So super cool.
Running through Griffith Park
in these. But yeah, so fun. Then we got the Roundtable Rival corset. Like, oh my gosh, my favorite music video I've ever filmed, by the way. My favorite music video I've ever, like, thought up. It's just such a fun concept. And this was the corset I wore in the saloon scene, where we're dancing around and everybody's clapping and anyways, that was such a fun. I get like smile just thinking about that music video. So this is from Roundtable Rival. So yeah, type in exclamation auction into the chat. Let's see. Let me refresh so I can see exactly. There's 16 minutes left. Okay.
Fun.
Wow, this is exciting. It's fun to watch watch the live auction go. Like see who's bidding and all this stuff. But yeah, again, like seriously, I can't explain enough that I'm just happy that you guys hang out with us and that you time is valuable. Everything in life is an asset, and the fact that you spend your time with me and some of you, I recognize your names. I kid you not, and some of you are here like
all the time.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to recognize like individual users, and I love seeing people repetitively pop into our chat and check in and say hi, and I love
in
that.
The Discord as well.
Oh,
showing up in the Discord, because one thing that I think is so valuable is the fact that we have such a strong community, and I love that Discord is a place where people can feel accepted and like a home, and it's a place where you guys can talk and relate on anything from books to music to life. And
we're turning the Discord, it's in its growing phases right now, but we have big plans for it, and we are preparing to make it a very interactive place come summer tour. So if you haven't joined yet, do !Discord and join us in our growing community that is becoming more and more fun, and we have a lot of plans. We're scheming. So
we're scheming like things like we loved the other day, and we were just giving things away. Like, that was so fun. In last week's stream, and so we're like, maybe on the Discord we could do
Discord exclusive giveaways. So we're testing the waters right now,
and we'll find a way to include Europe too,
we're working on how to make
other countries
it international and not just a US based thing, but we're in the growing phases, so bear with us, be patient, join us,
we're learning,
grow with us.
We want to make this Discord a place that is a strong community, and where it's like you said, our hub, a Sterlingite hub where we can all come and be together and feel connected, because there's so many platforms. And I feel like sometimes we get so watered down and spread out, but this is a place where if you want to be more involved in the community, that's a great place.
And meet other Lindsey Stirling fans, which is super fun. I've met a lot of people from like around the world, which has been really cool, because it's one thing to interact with people like in the States, but I've met a lot of like French fans that are super cool. We love French fans so much. France is so much fun to tour in.
We love touring in France.
A lot of Polish fans.
I mean, we love touring everywhere. Don't get me wrong, but there's something about
it's a rock show in France.
Like the US is very polite,
and then France is just like which is crazy. That was such a fun experience. Every night I would get chills during the French show. French show.
Like I said, we love touring everywhere. By the way, I want to give an update. Okay. So far, guys, again, if you want to bid on these, exclamation auction will take you to the eBay site where you can bid on these. This is so fun. Okay, so just updated. We've had 37 bids on this little beauty.
Wow.
It is up to $1,525 for this. Oh my gosh. But like literally, thank you so much for everyone who's bid. Thank you so much for everyone who hasn't bid. Like,
that's
amazing. Here. This is crazy and so cool. And like literally this is from like a piece of my history. That's really important to me.
I want people who are contributing, whether you're just a viewer in our streams or whether you're bidding or whatever, I want everyone to feel like they've had a part in our in this journey with us, like in making these.
When you guys come to the show, or when you see me post pictures in these finished costumes,
know that you're part of it.
Know that you were a part of it. You got to like make comments. You got to watch us figure them
huge.
out.
So
like, you're all a part of it. So yes, this is going for $1,525 at the moment. These guys. Oh, let's see the shadowy dress. I'll go in order of what it is. Well, never mind. It's on the bottom. Okay, this little beauty is going for $2,000.
This is such a cool fabric.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's like textured fabric.
I wish we could find stuff like this for our last look.
I know. I know.
My gosh.
Yeah, this is like, see, it's like gathery a little bit, just like lightly bumpy, so it's textured.
It's really neat feeling.
And this, don't worry, it's a fake leather, vegan leather, I should say, not fake, but fake vegan leather. But it's very nice quality. Like the fact that I've had it for this many years and it still looks great.
It does.
Like,
it's in remarkable shape.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Linz and I had a really good breakthrough just a couple days ago. We were really struggling on Lindsay's last look for the summer tour, and finally we had a breakthrough. And I think we settled on what her last look. I think it's probably my favorite look of the whole show.
It's pretty cool. We found it like I was like on Doll's Kill one night.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't go stealing my costume. But I was pretty stoked that I found some stuff. I was
She sent me a screenshot, and I was like, oh, yes.
And we just played dress up. Like,
Yeah.
I've learned through enough styling appointments and just through enough of, like, I've been making costumes since I was a kid. I made my first, I should grab that next time we stream. I have the first thing I ever, like, costume sewed for myself here.
I want to see that.
Maybe I'll go grab it in a second after we finish the auction.
Ooh.
It's a kangaroo costume I made in elementary school. I was 8 years old, and
Does it still fit?
I was 8 years old. I have grown since I was 8. But, like, legit, I went to my mom and I told her, I want to be a kangaroo for Halloween. And up to that point, my mom had always made our Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
And she's like, Lindsay, we just moved recently. And she's like, Lindsay, I don't have time to make you a costume this year. Like, we can find something. We had a costume room of, like, scraps and random things. And so she's like, we'll find you something in there. And I was like, Mom, I'm going to make it. And I love that instead of being like, you don't know how to sew, my mom was like, okay.
I feel like I'm beginning to understand where all of this comes from. I feel like Diane really...
Oh, she did. Yeah. When I was a kid, let me see if I have so many little... Oh, it's over here. When I was really little, my mom... One of my favorite things to do was my mom would sew with me, and I would say I want to make a stuffed animal. And so, like, she sewed this, but, like, I picked out the fabric. I drew the pattern of what I wanted.
That's so sweet.
And then she would make it, and then obviously I ruined it by drawing on it. But, like, how beautiful is this little little stuffed animal? But that was my favorite thing to do. And so from, like, the age of, like, 4, I was watching my mom sew, and I was, like, helping her, feeling like I was helping her make these. So it kind of made me, when she said she couldn't sew the kangaroo costume, made me feel like I could.
Can we just hire your mom to do wardrobe?
We should. Okay, by the way, sorry, getting back to the auction, and then we'll talk more about... We got 10 more minutes. These little buttes are going for... Let me refresh the page to make sure I'm giving accurate readings here. These are going for $1,625. Wow.
I feel guilty for not washing the mud off.
Put in the comments, whoever gets these, if you want us to wash the mud off. Yeah. So these are the Shatter Me ballerina shoes. They were also in the Lost Girls music video, and these are pretty special to me. They were the first time I ever put my feet in ballet shoes.
Was that hard, learning how to do this?
You know what's so funny? Well, hold on. I'll tell that story in a minute. Let me keep updating these. This little guy is going for $1,400. The Brave Enough tour costume. Again, this is how I started the show. Literally looking at this reminds me of, like, running down the aisle, like, so excited, starting the show playing my violin, because I'd run through the audience and people were always like, oh, it was really fun.
How many songs did you do in this? Was this like a 1 look, 2 songs?
I think I did 3 songs. I did the Phoenix. It's the only time we played the Phoenix live on tour. I did,
let's see if there's a pocket for your pack in here, but I guess not.
Oh yeah, I put the pocket in the... Like, I wore a little pair of Spanx. And I also did Prism in this, and I'm trying to remember what else, but and then this would easily come off. This would come off, and I'd take this off real quick, and underneath was the Shatter Me ballerina.
Oh!
Kind of like we did for the Evanescence tour.
Yeah.
And we just, like, slip on a tutu, and so really quickly it was like, zip, zip, and then I'd come out as a ballerina. But yeah, this was a fun one. Okay, then we've got Round Table Rival Corset, still at $1,625. For that one. Dang. Shatter Me dress is now up to, oh my gosh, $2,425 for the Shatter Me ballerina dress. We've only got 10 minutes left, so if you wanted any of these, go to type exclamation auction into the chat, and yeah.
I'm so excited for these to go to new homes.
I know. I'm excited to see, like, you know, I don't know if people wear them, if they put them on their, like see,
I would display them. Oh yeah, kind of turn
I like to put things in my house. So for example,
love this costume. This is one of my favorite pieces.
Is it on
here?
I
can do it.
There we go.
Yeah.
So this piece was worn in the Home for this. Sorry, this is not for sale. This is from the Home for the Holidays special. But I have, like, a mannequin in the corner, and I change her outfit every few months. And she just wears, like, different costumes of mine. And I don't know, it's a really interesting way to like decorate the house.
Yeah.
And I just think it's fun. So that's something I've always done.
Boop.
So I'm like, are these gonna end up like as displays, like on a mannequin like that in people's homes?
So.
Or like things like this, like people could literally wear. Like, I mean, you could wear this to the grocery store.
You could go as Lindsay for Halloween.
You could. And when people are like, cool costume, you're like, this is like a real, this is
legit.
This is not a costume. I mean, it is a costume, but this is like the real thing. Also, I was gonna say about these. So you know, it's a funny story about this. Now I know better. Like if I'm gonna do a shoot where I'm trying to be a ballerina, I'm gonna hire a ballerina.
Yeah.
To help me.
Sure.
And especially because at that point I'd never done anything ballet. I'd never.
Really?
I didn't know because I wasn't a dancer. So
Okay.
when I filmed the Shatter Me music video and did the photo shoot, I'm like, I like went in and just bought ballet shoes. And then I went to the shoot and just like, I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? And I'm trying to do like ballet poses and stuff. It would have been so helpful to have a ballerina there to be like, all right, that's not correct. Like lean back more, or like open your hands up, or let me know that you're supposed to put toe pads in here.
Ooh.
This is like, I didn't have any toe pads, so like, I don't know if you know this, but that's like wood down there. And so you put these little thing called toe pads in there, and I guess like once you get used to it, some ballerinas don't do it anymore, but definitely beginners do. And it's like this little squishy thing that you put in the bottom to help your toes.
Sure.
I didn't know that. Like I should have, but I didn't.
Oh.
And so, anyways, my toes, you better believe they were bleeding in these.
Oh no.
But there's no blood. Don't worry. It looks like it got all over my pantyhose and not all over the shoes. So don't worry. Not a lick of blood.
Oh jeez.
I don't think.
You can clone Lindsay.
Look at that. Anyways, but that's kind of a funny story. And so, some people were like, she's not doing it right. And I was like, well, it's because this dummy didn't hire a ballerina. So when I did Santa Baby, then I had, my roommate's a ballerina. So she taught me.
Amazing ballerina, too.
She's
brilliant.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
She's absolutely stunning and flawless.
Yeah.
So, okay, we only have a few minutes left. Let me
5 more minutes.
refresh.
Yeah.
Okay, the Shatter Me costume just went up to $2,750. This is so exciting. The little fox, I forgot about the little fox, is for $1,209.
Remind me, everybody.
This is so fun. Okay, so $1,209. This one is still brave enough. It's at $1,400. This is amazing. We've only got like 2 minutes left. The Round Table Rival costume is at $1,650. Let's see.
This is so exciting.
This is really exciting.
Guys, thank you so much for taking part in this.
Thanks for being here and hanging.
Really fun. Yeah, really, really fun.
It has been. And then after this is done, I'll run and get the kangaroo costume just for kicks because it's in my shed. Some of you guys have probably seen me post pictures of it, but
I was gonna say I think I've seen a picture of that.
It's pretty epic. So, all right, exclamation auction in the Discord if you want to get your hands and paws on some of these little beauties. All right, one last refresh here. Okay, we're staying strong. Holding tight. I think we're nearing the end here. Just a few minutes left. Okay, so also let's see if there's any questions. Some of these comments, I still have. I still have full hide custom made jeans I wore to Woodstock.
Oh my
wow,
gosh,
that's so cool.
amazing.
Yep, pieces of clothing. They're like very sentimental,
Oh my
like
gosh,
something
yeah.
like that. That's crazy. That's so
Wow.
cool.
What's your favorite outfit that you've made?
favorite outfit that I've made? I was really proud of the I Wonder As I Wander.
Oh my
costume.
gosh, yeah.
I made those.
Yeah. And then she was sitting on the floor of an airport.
Sewing,
Yeah.
like on the way to shoot it. I mean, it's like this is how I make costumes nowadays. I buy little pieces and then I sew them together and embellish them. So like the skirt on that black dress for I Wonder As I Wander, it was literally just tulle that I had a runner at one of the venues go get. I was like, I need black tulle, and so I got elastic band and black tulle and I just like bunched it up with safety pins and then cut it and ripped it.
And you were exhausted. I mean, you guys had such a quick turnaround on going to Alaska.
Yes.
Playing a show, filming the video, and then flying back, all within like 36 hours.
It was insane.
Maybe less.
Yeah, we were in Alaska for maybe
24 hours.
Like 24 hours.
Yeah.
I landed, filmed right away, did a show the afternoon, filmed again, and then we flew
Yeah.
out. It was
And
incredible.
we were on tour full time. So
Yeah, and then we landed in LA to do the LA show, which is kind of like
that's
a big deal.
big deal. Yeah.
Lots of agents and industry people, and like LA's just like a big deal. And we're playing the Greek Theater, which is one of my favorite venues ever.
Everybody was just like exhausted, and Lindsay's just making costumes.
I have a video of us all or of all the guys just passed out in the van on the way back to the Greek Theater, and they're just like sleeping as the van was like bumping along in traffic. Like it was
relatable.
Yeah. So I was like, many times. All right, here we go. Okay, I think these might have found their home. We've got 15 seconds left. Okay, if you want to bid, this is your last chance. Oh, I keep refreshing the page, but it looks like they're staying solid. Looks like they are staying. I'm like, is someone gonna bid at the last second?
Oh, gosh,
have you ever bid on eBay?
It gives me too much anxiety.
So stressful. I've literally sat there before and like been bidding on things till the last second.
When I was like 13, I remember I logged into my dad's eBay account and I was trying to bid on like a Backstreet Boy autograph.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember just sitting there refreshing it, knowing that his credit card was like in there.
It's so funny.
Too much anxiety.
Oh, it's so much. So I applaud anyone who's bidding on these, because I just understand that refreshing the page, wondering if someone has outbid you, and you're like watching the countdown. Oh, 14 seconds left, 13. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Refreshing the page.
Everyone's saying time's up.
Oh, it's time up. Oh,
auction has ended.
The auction has ended.
Congratulations.
Oh, I can't even see anymore. It's gone.
Oh, no, it's gone.
It's gone because it's over. All right.
Well,
I can't give the final count because I don't know. But anyways, just want to say thanks for being here and hanging out. We're going to stream a little bit longer, so don't feel like this was it.
Oh, we are.
I've never done that before.
Started.
I just thought it'd be fun to like be a part of the live auction. But
be
whoever
like
got these, I feel like an auctioneer. I just like embarrassed myself. I'm like embarrassed.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah, just like let's pretend that never happened. Don't clip it. Okay, so whoever got these items, I hope that you love them as much as I did, because these all brought me a lot of joy when they were mine, and now they're yours.
So exciting.
And don't worry, we'll be doing other giveaways. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna give away costumes like these. They're too special to me.
And there'll be auctions in the future.
Yeah,
we love doing auctions. It usually goes to
the Upside Fund.
Yeah.
And this is the one time so far that I've been like, I'm gonna
9 out of 10 times it is 100% charity based. And this is our one time not doing that, but we will switch back to that.
Yes, we'll switch back to that. And again, also music videos. Sometimes I might do it also because we were just looking at music video costumes for like upcoming stuff. And nowadays it's so expensive to make music videos, but also they don't get the, my videos don't get 200 million views anymore. So it's like they don't honestly pay themselves off anymore.
Yeah.
So,
and also, you buy these one-of-a-kind costumes, and like we said earlier, they literally sit in a shed.
Sometimes I reuse them a lot.
Sad.
Sometimes I never use them again because it's like they were special for that. So anyways, I will be doing more costume auctions. And I think most of it will go back to the Upside Fund. But anyways, yay for the new owners of these fun things.
Super exciting.
Okay. I will be back in just a second. I'm going to run down and see if I can find my...
I think I'm going to show off Luna's little...
Oh, yeah.
What I'm working on.
Lindsay's been working on something for Looney.
So, last night I had an idea to make Luna a pirate hat, and I made one. I said Luna, and she... Hold on. Hi, Luna. Here, come here. Come here. Come here. Let's see your pirate hat. Come here. Everyone say hi to Luna. Star of the show. Always is. Isn't that right? So I made her a pirate hat, and I literally took some cardboard and I shaped a hat out of it. It's a little bit big right now, so I might need to downsize it a touch. We're working on it. But yeah, I took foam, I took some felt, I took some ribbon, and I literally sat on my bed watching a TV show, and I shaped a pirate hat, and I made a little pirate hat for her. And this will be the base of her pirate coat, which I'm going to be working on today. So I found this at a store, and I figured this is going to be a great blueprint to make a pirate coat out of. So that is what I will be working on today. Actually, Luna, while you're here, come here. Oh, come here.
Put this on.
Oh, actually, I don't think this is too big, Linz. I think this will.
Oh, you don't fit it?
Yeah. You put the dress down on the couch, and
Oh.
she was under it.
Oh, Luna. Hi, Looney Dooney.
Oh gosh, she's not gonna let me get that last little
come
paw.
on.
Hello, baby.
Here we go.
There we go. She's so used to getting dressed up. Yeah, I think it's actually
a little out of the center.
Yep. It'll be good.
She's got a nice little waistline.
She does. Yeah.
She got a
Which
pretty
is crazy because she eats anything. Oh, Looney.
Oh, Luna ate something bad the other day. We had a rough
That's
night 2 nights ago.
Oh, baby.
Like, you know how you said your cat was throwing up
Yeah.
all night? Literally, I almost took her to like an all-night clinic because she just was throwing up all night.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Luna
but I could tell.
grabs stuff.
I was like, I think she just ate something bad.
Yeah.
And then, like, finally she just calmed down and stopped, shaking and fell asleep in my,
baby.
like, literally we were sleeping like this.
Aw.
We had a rough night, but in the morning, everything was good.
I will never forget when I first started working for Lindsay, I was taking Luna for a walk. This is like 2 weeks into tour, and I'm taking her for a walk, and I don't know Luna's personality yet. So I was shocked when she yanked on the leash, grabbed what I can only assume was a dead mouse, and ate it. And I was like, it was like a teeny tiny, like it had been hit by a car, and I was like, what do I do? And she was fine. She just kept going about like normal. But that's Luna.
gross.
So the fact that she, she gets into stuff.
She does.
She's a scavenger.
She is. She was a dog from the streets.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
She was a stray.
She knows what it takes to survive.
I love you.
By the way, that was my sister, Marina, that just skipped by.
Oh.
My sister's visiting, and I told her, I was like, don't be afraid to come out during the stream. Okay, so here we go. Just real quick, I wanted to show you guys this kangaroo costume that is not for sale. Okay, I can't even with this. So literally, I made a pattern. Like, I drew the pictures, and it's so hilarious, all the pictures I drew, because I spelled every word wrong on it. Like, ears, I spelled E-R-S.
Wow.
Ers. Like,
Hers.
and I was 8. Gosh, guys, severe dyslexia, okay? I could not spell as a kid, and I still can't today.
You can spell.
Okay, I mean, I'm sorry, but look at this.
Oh my god.
It's a giant circle, and I cut out the patterns out of newspaper. But, like, look at this little costume. Yeah, I could not fit in this now.
Oh my gosh.
But an elastic band at the bottom to gather around my legs. And the best part, the reason I wanted to be a kangaroo is because, look.
Can people put candy in there?
I could put candy in
Oh
the
my
pouch.
god.
So that's how I would go trick or treat, and I'd like stick out my pouch. Also look at this like tail. It's like this awesome tail I made. Like, look at that.
That's incredible.
It's a pretty cool tail. So I would
You actually did a great job on this.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys can't quite see the details, but like, I mean, this messy stitching on the inside cracks me up. Okay, but that's
still
not
my
it.
stitching now.
That's not it. Okay, this was the, it had a hood. Okay, this is amazing. I can still, wait, sorry, this goes on first.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, okay, this way.
Could you breathe through this?
That was something I didn't think about.
Wow.
Was it upside down? I can't tell which way. Anyways.
And it's stuffed with fabric to keep it.
Yeah, I just stuffed it with material, like instead of
You
batting.
couldn't breathe at all.
So, and this is, mind you, in Arizona heat.
This is your new COVID mask.
Oh my god, it could have been on the COVID mask. Okay, now this goes on. So imagine.
Wow.
Look how
Wow.
funny this is. Okay.
Wait. Oh my gosh, the stitching in the ears. This
You
is brilliant.
gotta see the detail. In the I didn't have time to sew the edges under, or the patience as an 8-year-old. Oh, and there's Velcro here.
I don't have the patience as a 33-year-old.
So it would close around my neck. Anyways, this was my kangaroo. Oh my gosh. The best part about it.
Lindsey Stirling, ladies and gentlemen.
The best part about it, though, was the feet. They don't fit because I have bigger feet now. But literally, look at, oh wait. Look at walking around.
There's no support in those.
There's no support. So I was tripping on my feet all night. But imagine.
Oh my gosh. This is hilarious.
The feet are so good.
I'm not surprised by any of this, though. Oh, there's like leather bottoms,
Yeah,
like fake leather bottoms. Oh
fake
my
leather.
gosh.
just kills me. I think these are stuffed with fabric too. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, this is my 8-year-old Lindsay. The best part about it is like, yeah, imagine me. It's hot in Arizona during October, and so it's so hot. I'm melting in this long sleeve,
Oh
like
my gosh.
fabric, barely able to breathe. Trick or treating and tripping on my shoes, walking from house to
I
house.
love it. I love it.
It was great. And the funniest part about it, the funniest part about it was that you know, I wore this to school too, and so people could tell it was like homemade.
Yeah.
Obviously, but they're also like, that's a little too good for. So they're like, did your mom make this? But it's like not quite good enough for a mom, but like too good for an 8-year-old.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, I made it. Like I was so proud of this costume.
That's amazing.
Anyways, so this is where it all began.
I was the
ladies and gentlemen.
Energizer Bunny in
I love
4th
this
grade.
story.
Oh my gosh. So I was the Energizer Bunny in 4th grade, and I was so proud. And same thing as you, my mom and I made the costume.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, I'm gonna be the talk of the school. I have a drum. I'm like this amazing costume. I remember I showed up to Halloween Day, and a teacher in 5th grade had the exact same costume, and hers was better. And she stole the spotlight, and everyone's like, "Did you copy off Mrs. Moore?" And I'm like, "No, I had this idea first," and it just burst my bubble. And I was so mad. There's a picture of me and Mrs. Moore standing together because we're both the same costume, and she's smiling, and I'm like,
Because in her mind, she's like, my
"This
costume's
was
way
mine."
better than
Yeah,
hers.
I was
Oh!
so angry about it. Oh man,
That is so. I love that story. It's so funny.
oh my gosh.
Amazing. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's
Where do we start today? Let's see.
let's start with these guys. Our first look.
Yeah.
So I've got these. We could try to think of how we could use these. You know.
Let me actually pull these ones up.
Also, let's just go through all of the. Also, I have this to compare to this.
Oh, perfect.
Let's just take a look.
All right, we're gonna get started on doing some
So
costume
we're doing
making.
some costumes, everybody. We're trying not to give away anything from the show. So sometimes you'll be like, what are they doing? And the point is, you're not supposed to know. So for example, this. I actually don't think it, you know.
Oh, I forgot that there was a white belt in that.
Yeah. So I think that, and also it's far away.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, that doesn't.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind putting some of the nude fabric into this. I was also thinking when we were talking the other night, what about, and this is probably way too much work, what about bedazzling in like a waterfall, like a foot or two down this dress? So like from the waistline coming down. Just a thought.
Dazzling.
Like
Yeah,
cascade. It would
that'd
take
be so beautiful.
it would take a lot of work.
It would
though.
take a lot of work.
Just
a
an
lot
idea.
of rhinestones. I do have a lot of blue rhinestones. So maybe we could do
Just
a
a
little
thought.
bit.
Yeah. Put on a movie one night and go to town.
What is this gather bunch here? What's happening? Oh,
We did have to cut out the harness. So
that's
that might
why.
be
I see. Okay. But yes, I think if we did put a little bit of this fabric over it,
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit in like
Yeah.
a few pieces, so you see some of the blue, some of this, I think
Yeah.
that will work. Okay.
I agree. I assume that this will have stuff stitched into it for the show up here, right?
Yes.
Okay, we should keep that in mind.
Did that get taken off by you and Alec the other
Alec.
day?
Yeah.
The other day? Okay. I was like, I swore it still had it recently.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. Sorry, everybody, you don't get to know what it's for.
But this is going
But
to be
Europeans do.
the European crowd knows how this was used.
And if you saw pictures, then maybe you do too.
But this is definitely one of the more special moments of the show.
yes, this was a statement moment.
Yeah.
Like I loved this moment. Of the
And right
show.
now we're currently brainstorming how to
make it happen.
make a new outfit work with it, because we're not using the old outfit that the European crowd saw.
Okay.
So this is what we were excited to work on today.
So we have a bunch of pieces from like the Artemis music video and the Till the Light Goes Out music video, and we're gonna try to figure out how to make them usable for tour. Because
this is so was this an armband?
yeah, so these are armbands,
I
and
love the idea of doing like this though.
that or look at this. It looks super cool if they just put them on and they can bunch them up.
Ooh, yeah.
Or they can leave them, like maybe one of them bunches them up and one of them can leave, like, because they look really graphic like this. So someone can bunch.
This is super cool.
Somebody could leave full, because it looks almost like a tattoo.
Oh, I love this. Yeah.
Like, and we got a bunch of them. So I think each girl gets.
Lay these out. See what we got.
I don't have enough for everybody to have 2, but I think each
That's
girl
okay.
gets 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 6. So I can have 1. They could each have 1 or 2.
I love how all this stuff is just in. Oh, we've been trying very hard to hyper organize because again, Lindsey has a lot of costume stuff.
A lot of things like this.
Yeah.
Like bits.
Random bits and pieces. This is amazing.
I love that.
This is the stuff that I want to turn into
Yes.
quick
So
addition
I
and then
think
quick taking off as well.
this will be something that I wear, because this is what I wore until the light goes out.
So I'm thinking we just add a little hook,
Yes.
like a little latch
Mm-hmm.
to one of these.
Yes, a little latch, and I wonder if we can connect it so that it connects to this.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks great.
So maybe even if we even get a little piece of fabric and just attach the two. It is a little heavy. Oh, also, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here. Oh, until the light, this is an example. So until the light goes out, I wore, all the dancers had from the Artemis tour, they had these little skirts that were made out of like a fake leather that, like, you know, those ones from tour.
Yeah.
I didn't have one. And so I realized I had some little bits of like crummy brown
Did you
fabric.
just make this then?
Yes. Did I like?
This is really. You should show them how this is.
Yeah. So I just.
These are the kind of things that we do last minute.
Yes.
We need to add
I was like.
a touch of something.
I was like, I need a skirt too, and I realized right before, like, we only had like a day or 2 left. Is this sewn or hot glued? I'm like, how is this? Oh, it's sewn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I would have just hot glued it.
I
need
sewed it.
hot glue. Let me tell you.
So I picked. I just found things I had. I was like, okay, I've got little bits of fabric, and these bits of fabric were left over from the Artemis music video, and this was for Till the Light Goes Out. So I just took a piece of hemp string and sewed a strap of fabric on the front and back of it so that I could kind of cover my loins.
These are really cool.
See, and from far away, I just, because they were supposed to look tribal and rough.
Yeah.
So I know these are freaking awesome.
I love this. Okay, these are amazing. I'm wondering, I love connecting these, but I wonder if we don't not connect them and let 2 dancers have a statement piece in that way.
Right. Well, I was actually thinking, so in the Till the Light Goes Out thing, I
You're
wear
wearing this
both
one.
of them.
Oh, you do?
So I wonder if maybe we just stick that to my costume.
I think so.
And then
I think so,
to make
yeah.
it stand out a bit. But we've also got, here's a
I
funny
agree with
story.
that.
So obviously learning from the past, in the Till the Light Goes Out music video, the girls were wearing all these cool pieces of jewelry. You know, like I had them on, you know, and they wore them in like some of the scenes. But when we were filming the dance scene in the cave, I talked about this in the behind the scenes, but we basically had like 20 minutes to film all the dancing in this music video for the cave scene. And that's not a lot of time to film
No.
dance choreography. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh. And so we were just going, take. And the girls' jewelry kept getting caught. They were literally like ripping it off and just throwing it off to the side. So by the end of the music video shoot, there was just jewelry all over the side of the. Isn't that beautiful?
I love it. This one can definitely be done in a class.
Well, also, I wonder what I think we'll need to do is because they can't be bouncing around.
No.
So I think when we get the pieces, we
Why don't we
literally
do we can do like a piece of Velcro right here and a piece on the chest. And that way when they have to quick change it, they can clasp rip off.
that, or what do you think about just literally sewing it to
To the outfit?
the outfit?
That's
Like,
even
So
better,
it's
yeah.
not even a jewelry piece anymore. We just cut
As
this
long as
off.
it doesn't pull the outfit down.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
We could just we'll
Where
try
are
it.
those pieces? Are they in the shed?
Oh,
Not the macrame, but the under
piece-
pieces.
The problem with those pieces is they go low.
Okay.
They wore bras underneath. But we have the bras. They're in the shed.
Okay. Well,
Should I go grab them and see if?
we can do that later.
But also, like, what we could do too is sew some of these pieces of jewelry onto, like,
Onto these things, yeah.
possibly, like, I mean, also we gotta decide, is it even gonna show? Like, you know.
Yeah, how much is too much?
How much is even gonna? Because also, look, we've got really cool, like, And again, these are almost all things I bought off Etsy or in downtown LA.
These are so pretty.
There's this shop on Melrose
Yeah.
that I bought all of this jewelry
Oh
at.
my
It's
God.
like that they had like all very tribal
So
type
pretty.
stuff. It was really cool.
So yeah, our goal today is to kind of start piecing together because we don't have the statement pieces yet. We don't have the over pieces yet. We're waiting on those to be delivered, but we do have all of the other parts. So I think today our goal is to put together what we call the first look,
First
which
look.
is going to be the first and second song.
First and second.
Yeah, first and second song. And what's cool, just a little about quick changes. What would you think is the amount of time that two of the dancers and then the other two have to change between the first or the second song and the third song?
So I play a song. I've specifically put a song in the set that
Yeah.
I play to give them about 3 minutes. It's like 3.5 minutes to change.
So what we're talking about is they are going to go from this first look into the second look, which you can see sitting behind us right now. Very, very different costumes.
Yeah.
So they have roughly 3-ish minutes to come off stage and essentially do a full change. So what we do then is with things like this, I think actually sewing it in is a great idea because
Yeah.
the less they have to do,
If you can, yeah, sorry.
no,
Go on.
yeah, the less they have to do, the better. The more seconds, when you shave off 5 seconds, that's like really important time,
Yes.
you know, because
That's them making it onto stage in time or not. It's also them getting a drink
getting
of
a
water.
drink of water. If we're playing a high altitude place and it's 90 degrees, it's them taking a moment to put oxygen on their face and take
Yes.
a deep breath of
That's
oxygen.
something you guys probably don't know is
Yeah.
when it's super high altitude or when
Or
it's
really hot.
really hot.
Yeah.
Like we get so like on
Yeah.
stage that when we run off for costume changes,
I have to turn on the oxygen
there's a tank back there of
Yeah.
oxygen,
like 10 seconds beforehand.
and you get a mask and you put on the little mask and you go.
You take like 2 or 3 really deep breaths.
You breathe in this like deep oxygen breath of like pure oxygen.
And we have a medical person
Yeah.
sitting there, like watching them and making sure that they don't
And
just keel over.
Actually opens up your lungs because it's
Yeah.
pure oxygen going right into your body and it opens up your lungs, and then we take off the mask, run on stage. Oh, hi. Dramatic. Also, I forgot about this.
Lindsay's gonna be having some fun this summer tour, doing something that we've never done before when it
Yes.
comes to her hair.
Not hair hanging.
She's not hair hanging.
We've been
no.
experimenting a lot, but not that again.
No, we did entertain it for like 3
Yes.
days.
At first,
was
I
very
wanted
short.
to. That's why I was like putting so much time into learning it. Also, because I was like, I'm gonna do this on tour.
That's a nice piece.
This one.
That's super cool. This one right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the Nyx crown, but one of the
Oh.
girls. I mean,
It could be a cool. Yeah, we could definitely turn that into a.
yeah, we could turn this into a
A
necklace.
neck piece.
So look how cool this is, guys. This was the Nyx crown. We even designed. I bought this off Etsy. We even designed her character in the comic book off of this piece. It was fun to design the comic characters because I did it. A lot of times people will sketch pictures and then they will find things that look like the pictures. I did it the opposite. I found pieces I really liked and then we designed the sketches off the pieces.
Super cool.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff is gonna look so cool.
It'll really pop. I have.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I think I'll wear one of these.
I'm gonna kind of start piecing these.
Yeah,
together.
let's
Let's put
start-
this in your pile.
Yeah, because I think we could just sew this to a piece of like
I
felt.
agree.
And then sew that piece of felt. Because yeah, it's hard when it's like one piece, 2 piece. But if you
Yeah.
can make it like one seamless piece like that,
Which is what we're actively doing with all of
All
these
of these.
costumes you see back here. We're taking all these individual pieces and we are stitching them together in a way where when we need to get out of them, we just go zoop and then step out of it instead of trying to pull things off. And yeah,
So this is a perfect example, like we sewing it to something
Yeah.
like this. So this is maybe one of the ones that's heavy.
yes,
We give that, or I remember trying to match like dark with light, you know,
Smart.
so it
so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can just pair. Do you want them to be like when they're wearing these things? Do you want them to have the girls that are wearing 2 the same one, or do you want to mix and match like that?
see, what do we think?
Yeah, I don't
We'll even
know.
ask the chat. What do you guys think? They're supposed to look very tribal. We're going after kind of a till the light goes out music video vibe.
Like fantasy tribal, kind of a otherworldly feeling. I kind of like them matching. I don't know that I like them.
I
two
don't like
different
them.
colors.
Yeah. I almost feel like,
So we should definitely pair the colors then.
so I think,
One girl can wear two, another girl can wear two, and then a girl.
and these are matching but like slightly different, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So then
So 1 and 1.
1 and 1. Ooh, we just lost the sun.
Oh.
Can you tell on here? Let me turn on this light real quick.
Yeah, I brought that light up.
Here.
There we go.
Okay. So 1 and 1. Also, this, I'll take one of these, but one of the girls can have one of these because it's super cool.
Do you think that that's something that we should turn into an easily? Because it's a tie.
Well,
I don't want to ruin them, but
I wonder if we could. Because luckily they'll be putting these. It's also nice. Usually, it's nice when you know it's the first costume because as long like it can take a long time to get into, as long as it's quick to get out of.
to get out of.
So, like for example, the last tour, the Artemis costumes were really hard to get into.
Yeah.
But they were easy to get out of.
Yeah.
So we could make, because this will be a pain to get off. So we should probably put Velcro on this.
Yeah, I agree.
So maybe that's another thing we add to our seamstresses list. Also, I think we should do that today. Maybe even while we're on stream, we can start to take pictures.
Oh, the photos of
and,
yeah.
dictate
So
out.
we had a call with the people that we
seamstress.
are hiring to do all of the complicated seamstress work for us.
Yes.
Really incredible people, very talented people.
We worked with them on the Christmas show too.
Yes, yeah. Actually, that jacket that we showed you guys earlier, she custom made that, didn't
Yeah,
she?
she did.
Yeah, very talented, way better at sewing than we are.
Oh yeah, she's phenomenal. Like it's an art.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
like good at tacking and pinning and like doing crap like this.
yeah,
I
or
can
like
do that.
hot gluing a hat together.
But she makes custom, beautiful,
Yeah.
flawless. Like I couldn't believe what a good job she did because we did kind of a similar thing for the Christmas show.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of our own pieces and tacking them together, and then she made them fit all of us.
Yes.
And they looked really nice all of a sudden because she made them fit. That's a nice tip for you guys. You can get inexpensive clothing, and if you get it tailored to your body, it looks expensive.
Yeah,
Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a bit because the stuff we bought for the Christmas show was really
did not fit.
it was very like because that's usually the difference not the only difference, but it's a big difference between really nice clothing is made in a way that fits people perfectly like this.
I'm guessing you cut this out of something?
No, came like that.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
came like that. It was
Okay.
for Artemis, so one of the girls can wear that
Yeah,
over
the tingo,
top.
I'm thinking probably with this color palette.
Yeah, and also this would be nice on it, like because we could sew this to it.
I agree. I think that's a good.
So I was thinking we sew this piece to this
I like that.
just for the chat to see.
And so we'll keep these ones together because I like that color palette.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We'll keep this one. Oh, you already have one. So we'll
Oh,
put
we have a
one
lot
of
of these.
these with that. What about blue? Do you want to include blue or
Yeah,
no?
let's give a little blue
Okay.
tidbit to
You
somebody.
can wrap this somewhere.
We can like sew. Yeah, we could sew it to one of these.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and start this one then, because that one doesn't have any. We're gonna go ahead and start building
This is kind of fun
each
too.
girl's accessories.
Also, I love making like tribal type clothing because it's so fun to just like cut pieces
So
up
fun, yeah.
and just like be like, here's an armband for you. Here's an armband for
That's
you.
what's great about the whole fantasy world kind of concept is that you can get outrageous with it. You can, take all these different like things and make them make sense in your fantasy world. I think that we should put, see, this one doesn't have anything either. So these two individuals don't have anything going on yet.
Well, I think I should only have one of these, right?
I agree. I think
And then
one.
maybe one of these.
That's cool. Can you play in? Yeah, you can play in that.
Yes.
Can you play in that? I think
Hey, it's a good question.
one of my favorite stories to tell people about Lindsey and playing. So when we did hair hanging, it was often just Lindsey and myself, or Lindsey, myself, and Jen, who
Yeah.
was she the studio owner or
No, she was just
manager?
hired by the studio
Okay.
to like, let people
She
in.
let us in every day. She was the one we talked to about booking time. Really incredible. She's an aerial artist, so she's
Yeah.
incredibly talented.
She's
So
a silk aerial artist.
yeah, it was just the three of us. And the first day that Lindsey got her custom violin that she used for the hair hanging, she strapped herself in, and
I don't know where this story's going.
I fully expected her first time, going into the hair hanging and trying to play the violin. I fully expected her just to hold it to see what it felt like. or even just miming to see what it felt like as she was spinning around. Lindsey, the first time she went up with the violin for the first time, played the entirety of Crystallize. Played it, like not mimed it, but played the whole song, spinning around, while Jen and I just sat there going, like, we didn't expect her to actually play, but she played it for an audience of 2. And no joke, Jen and I
forgot
cried.
about that. Yeah.
We cried because we were just like, oh my gosh.
It was really funny because in my mind, I was just so focused and so in the moment and trying to, like, you know,
You
go
didn't
through
mess
the
up at
pain.
all.
And then I stopped and I opened my eyes because I literally was just like,
Yeah.
closed my eyes and did it, kind of. And then I opened my eyes and I looked at them and I was like, do you think it's gonna work?
And we're
And
sobbing.
they both had like tears. They're like,
what do you mean you think it's gonna work? It's brilliant.
it was so
Such a
funny.
special moment, I think, for both of us.
So
yeah.
cool.
So whenever anyone's like, is she really playing? I'm like, you have no idea how much she's really played. Like, we did
It's
not
so
expect
funny.
it, and she did. Oh
Boom.
my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered. Sorry, I'm like thinking.
No, it's okay. Lindsay's focused.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna angle the camera a bit
Yes,
more.
they got to see our pile.
She's very focused on this.
So
Okay.
we got little piles here. Let me move this back.
Yeah,
So
trying to keep our faces in it too.
yeah, we'll lean down.
There we go.
So this one has got several things going on with it. Also, I forgot we can use these as armbands, but also I think we turn them into necklaces.
Oh, I think definitely the neck for these looks in particular. The neck is definitely going to be like
yes, and
an
we
important area.
can literally do that again by just making like putting felt on the back of
Yeah.
these with like a Velcro something.
Okay.
This is all stuff that we can do maybe on our next stream.
Yeah.
We'll probably do one more costume stream where we get supplies
Yeah.
and do finish these things because this is something we can do.
Yeah,
rather
absolutely.
than
Oh,
giving
100%.
Lynn a million.
No, yeah, this is on our.
But I
to-do
think this
list.
is nice because it's light colored and match to bring out some.
Agreed. I'd want to pair this one with something to something underneath it, so it's not just a like loose.
I wonder if that goes with this one then because I feel like this doesn't stand out
Oh,
against
you know
that.
what? Doing something like this
Exactly.
and pairing it like that together
And then we'll just like actually sew this to
to
like
the costume.
this little piece.
Yep. Okay, cool. So we'll put all those together.
So yeah, I'm gonna put this over here, and then this goes with this and this.
So then we'll take this guy and maybe we'll start.
He could. What about this one?
I love this.
Could
Yeah.
he go on this one?
I think this is a good pairing.
That's pretty.
Let's see what else we have behind you. We have another one of these, so that could be a neck piece to this guy right here because we don't have a neck piece for this one yet.
Right.
And then maybe we can. Oh, we got a few more of these.
Oh, this one's really cool too.
I
love
like
this
that one.
This one's awesome. So
That
let's-
is. I think I prefer that one.
or
Right
maybe
there.
we do that here, and then this one could be a high neck piece, and this is below it.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I really like that actually.
Yeah. So we put this with this necklace, and now we just need to. We'll have to find something to sew that to.
Yeah, we have lots of spare pieces of this this leathery
Oh,
material.
Here's one more.
We don't have to use all
We
of them, but I
don't.
want to.
Oh well, this one because this is.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's nice.
So,
Okay.
and if we, and then this one could go with this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
Okay, this feels good.
And each one has a necklace and a choker.
So just so you guys can follow along with us, we have each of the 4 dancers kind of in piles here of what we see in our mind's eye of how it's going to look. So now what we need to do is we need to find pieces of brown felt or some sort of backing that we can stitch all of these onto. We'll probably use our own, because the dancers aren't here with us and they're not going to be for a little while yet. What we'll do is we'll use our own selves, kind of lay it on ourselves and pin it and then stitch from there.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
guys look at like the behind the scenes for Artemis, you'll see how
Yeah.
I make their costumes. Literally, a lot of times I mean,
Standing in the
I don't
mirror,
always
pinning.
make their costumes, but for stuff like this, I'm like, I can do that, because
Yeah.
it can be pinned and sewn together and tied. And here's a random dread. Don't worry, I'm not going to put it back in my hair.
Can I tell you, as somebody who often is the one dealing with like Lindsay's costumes and stuff, and going into her dressing room or walking down her hallway in a venue, every so often I will just find one of these in the middle of the floor and
Which is
in
funny.
the weird area, and I'm like, where did this come from? Or sometimes I'll just like put them places because I want her to see that I have found
Yeah, she'll just
a
or it's
piece
like
of hair.
it's like a dread or like a little piece of an extension
Yeah.
that's pink. You know,
Yeah,
like
I'm just
random
why is this here?
random stuff.
I think I found one of these in the boys' wardrobe case once, and I'm like, why?
Really?
Why?
So funny.
Also, not surprising.
Not surprising
But
at all.
you know what? I do really want to use this piece. So I would want to sacrifice one of these other pieces and use this because this is such a cool. Do you? Oh, here a question though. Do you think this would show up well enough?
Well,
It's a
part of
little
me
black.
almost thinks since that is Nyx's crown,
Mhm.
maybe we don't. I don't want to like
Yeah.
destroy it
It is really, really cool.
because it's really cool.
You know what? Let's not use that.
and we could save because I never know when I'll need Nyx to show up again.
Yeah. Okay,
As a
let's
character?
put that one aside then. Let's not use that
But
one.
we'll also I don't think it's a good idea, but I did buy all these rings.
We'll probably use them for 3 shows. The girls will get annoyed with them. They'll
get
either leave them
thrown
behind
away.
on purpose or
Yeah, they do that.
I
sometimes.
lost that ring that you
Dang it.
wanted
Oh,
us to
I love
use.
this cool little piece, but I don't think those
we
rings
probably
are
have
it.
too many, yeah. So we'll put that back. Let's go ahead and put these back, even though they are so cool.
Maybe we'll give these away. They were used in the Tilda Light.
Oh yeah, that might be a fun giveaway.
Yeah, just these little wooden rings. They're very
Yeah.
cool. They're probably like a size, anywhere from a size 5 to a 7.
Okay.
These are freaking awesome. I don't know if they'll show up or they'll be annoying.
If we
as
have
heck.
things like this,
They'll be annoying.
they'll
They'll
probably
hate
be
them.
too annoying, yeah.
But
But if we were able to affix one to something that actually, you know,
yeah,
I think one of the things that we constantly have to think about is we can't have things flying around too much.
or moving.
Yeah.
Like what could?
That's not, if this were affixed to that, let's think about it.
Also, they're a little harder to get on. I
Yeah.
say we just worry about armbands.
Okay.
Because we could also like tack these, you know, to give texture to
yeah.
stuff. I like looking at the camera to be like, is that even
Does
gonna
that
be
look good?
seen?
Yeah.
I guess it's probably too much detail, but this one is cool.
I like this a lot, but this is just another piece that we can sew to.
So let's see. We have a.
This one's definitely a wrist.
So these are like up here.
Yeah.
So
this
then-
one needs something actually. So why don't we give this guy? And I like the color palette of the light brown with
Yes.
all these lights.
And then I say we give them this too.
I agree. That matches. That looks good.
Like this one has 2 of these, so I think. And this is, we have to remember that these are up here.
Are they? I thought they were right here. Okay.
No, they're too big for there.
Got it.
But they look really cool when they're like up here.
Okay.
So that means that we could then put this like
This could use another wrist something.
yes.
Both of these could use wrist somethings, I think.
And also since we're gonna put Velcro on them, we could make this one's dark, so let's put that one with this
With
one.
this one, yep.
And let's put this one with this one.
Perfect. Okay.
And then wait, who did this go to?
I think that was
Put this one?
this one right here. Yep.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
We could also
And then what was this?
this was like an extra something that I
I can't even figure out how it would.
like these probably
Let me look at this picture and see.
it wasn't used. I
Oh,
think it was
okay.
an extra piece that was sent
Interesting.
that she was like, hey, you can throw this in there too.
Well, I really like the gold. It's beautiful.
It was something like this.
Okay.
I don't know what these do.
Oh, maybe that makes sense. Yeah.
Something like that.
Got it.
I,
Well, we'll put it in the bin. I doubt we'll use it, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But it is pretty. The
that's neat. Yeah.
ropes are cool.
I like the rope to it.
Also, how funny, these sandals, I've used them in so many videos at this point.
You have.
They've been in the Arena music video, they've been in the Artemis and the Till the Light Goes
I mean, they're
Out,
beautiful.
and I've used these a lot.
I
Got them at Marshall's.
Wow.
Telling you guys.
That's amazing.
Telling you.
I'm gonna hold off on this unless you want to use it as a wrist something because I don't.
No, it's
The girls are so meticulous about how they
Yes.
put their hair up that I don't want them to have to futz with their hair.
we don't want to hurt their hair.
Yeah, so we can possibly, if we need more material, use it as a wrist piece somewhere, but let's go ahead and put it away for now. I'm going to retire these for
Yes,
now.
let's retire these. Again, maybe these are fun giveaway things.
Yeah.
They're pieces that were used by me and the dancers and the Till the Light Goes Out music video. I hadn't thought about this. Like, what if it's sewn to like this?
That would be really neat. I like that.
So, because it stretches
Just add some
enough,
texture to it.
adds texture.
Mhm.
Is
I
that
like
cool?
that. Let me go back to the chat.
Tell me in the chat, is that cool to put this on this?
What do you guys think of that?
Or is it taken away from it?
I could definitely, I mean, it does add, I'm just looking on the camera here, it does add, you know, texture. Yeah, people say it looks cool.
Or we could put it at the top. I think it needs to be at the top.
I like it at the top, yeah.
There we go. That's cooler.
I
And
like
we'll
that. And we'll just affix it. Yeah.
Just get it on there. And we got this. Okay, so I'm feeling really good about that. We
Yeah.
should get individual little baggies
Oh, you
of
know what? I
fun
have
things.
bags right here.
Oh, nice. And yeah, would anybody want, like, for giveaways, would anybody be interested at all in the, bracelets and the rings from Till the Light Goes Out? Let me know if anyone would be interested in that.
Yeah, maybe we'll make that our next giveaway.
Yeah, people are saying it works better at the top.
Cool, we'll do it at the top then.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Go for it. Yes. Okay, so maybe those will be our next giveaway.
Maybe
Oh my gosh, eBay auction totaled $15,167.
Oh my god!
Thank you for your support. Oh
That
my
makes me feel way better about how much we
gosh.
spent. That's amazing,
That's
guys.
amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank
Oh.
you for everyone. Again, thank you for everybody that's here, that's just being excited with us.
Everyone
everybody
who
who's-
has shown up.
Everybody
Thank
who's
you.
shown up, everybody who's bought stuff, like everything. Thank you so
That's
much.
amazing.
This
oh my
has
gosh.
been really, really a fun process. I think it's been the most fun I've ever had making costumes because
Genuine.
I feel like everybody's involved and everybody's a part of it.
And not just that, but like there's this feeling of
Community.
there's a feeling of community and there's a feeling of pride that like we made this.
Yeah, when I step on stage and that, and the dancers step out there, I'm gonna be like, heck yes, we
did
made these,
this.
we put them together, we bought all the stuff, we found these things.
Yeah. And we've been doing a lot of like filming and stuff, so I think, you know, you guys will eventually see kind of a BTS, a behind the scenes of sorts of this process, you know, us in the fashion district and us sewing and trying things on and things not looking right and then things looking right.
And things looking great.
Yeah.
Question: how do you think these feel? Like, do you think they're gonna hate dancing in these? I think we need to Velcro again.
I was gonna say the biggest thing is going to be how tightly we can affix it to their arms, because if it's spinning around, they're gonna hate that. But then also how quickly they can take them off.
I think we might have to sadly cut this
Yeah.
and then just make it a piece that's like.
I agree. I think that's gonna be their priorities every time that I talk to them about costume stuff. Their priorities are always, does it fit tightly and can I get it off quickly?
Yeah, because if they can. Yeah, this is gonna have to. So this is cool. But
I love how that looks, but we'll make that one a Velcro one if we want to. We can. Well, I guess we should wait. We have Velcro back here, so we can get started on that stuff if you want.
Is it, what kind of Velcro is it? Is it the
see.
sticking one or is it
Mhm.
the sewing one?
I think it might be.
I worry about the stick one.
Yeah, we can always reinforce.
I've realized that the sticky Velcro is so almost impossible
it.
to sew through.
I hate it. Yeah, it
Like,
breaks my
it
needles.
breaks the needles.
This
It-
is so on right here.
yeah, so we might just
And
have to
this is
do
sew on.
sew on. And sadly, I think I'll have to cut these.
That's okay.
But yes, they look really cool.
I'm so excited about this. All right, I'm going to keep these together so that we can then work on them.
And also, maybe I'll just put like these on there,
Yeah, I think all of that stuff is going to add really good texture.
one of these on there.
Gosh, today, even whether it's on stream or not, we could probably put these pieces. We could put these pieces together, unless you want to save it for, you know.
Oh, put them like start
Yeah, we could
Velcroing
start
and-
doing this, unless you want to save that for the next stream.
what time is it?
It is 10:12.
Okay. Also, I
Maybe we
think
should save that. For the
I
next
think
stream.
they save it for the next stream, but I do think if you guys want to stick around, we might we have to make a document for the seamstress as we were
Yeah.
talking about before, where we're going to take pictures of every costume that we've kind of pieced together,
Why don't
and
we
then we're
start
going
doing
to
that now?
let's start
Yeah.
doing that because we have to literally like so that I've just learned over and over again the clearer you can be about it's Marina, everybody give it up for Marina.
Hello.
There she is. How you doing, girl?
Good. So you guys are having some.
Oh, so much fun.
Marina came in to visit me, so you have to get down farther. They can't see you.
There she is.
There's Marina.
I'm gonna pin all these together. Yeah, we've just discovered that the more information that somebody has, the better.
Well, a lot of times you just assume you're on the same page as someone, and then it gets back, and you're like,
This wasn't
is
right.
not what I meant.
Yeah.
So we're making costumes.
Be in detail.
What are your plans?
Shower.
Shower. That's a great plan. I should probably make that part of my plans too for after this.
And then beach.
Oh,
Beach. Yes, we're gonna go to the beach today.
fun.
Showing Marina my version of LA.
Oh, I love that. Well, if you guys want paddleboards, I have some at my house. You're welcome to come take them down.
Really?
Yeah. They haven't been, I bought them and I used them once.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Can you just go to the marina and like plop those in the water and
Yeah.
just go for
You
it?
just go for it. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Isn't that
cool?
beautiful?
That's my Nyx crown.
Your neck.
Sorry, for the villain of my comic book, her name is Nyx. Sorry. Oh my gosh, my sister doesn't even know my comic book. Some fan. I mean, she does have 2 children and quite a busy life. So.
Oh gosh. All right, this one.
Luna wants to be on camera.
Yeah, Luna always.
Always.
Oh my gosh, look at her. She literally just sat in front of it, just like, I'm here.
Okay, so this is number 1. Let's together number 2.
This is fun. Yeah, so look, if we just put Velcro here and Velcro here,
So easy.
yeah, so
So
much easier.
They will.
They could put them here if they wanted to.
I'm so I want to finish this prior to pre-production. So just so you guys know, we have what is called, like, what Lindsay and I are doing now is technically pre-production, which is like, you know, the start of planning for a tour and
Yes.
putting the pieces together. But then we have an official pre-production that starts about 2 or 3 weeks, 2-ish weeks before tour actually starts. And it's when all the dancers and Lindsay get together and rehearsals begin and all of the gear is loaded into a rehearsal space. And we kind of, do you need help?
It's on the upper arm.
Okay.
Sorry. Continue.
So pre-production is essentially, yeah, I think it will.
You think it will? We'll have to put an extra piece of fabric there so it overlaps.
Yeah. Well, this is actually, this goes perfectly with what I'm talking about right now. During pre-production is usually when we figure all this stuff out, but I want to get it 99% done, because pre-production always turns into this thing where it's like, we have time. Oh my God, we don't have time anymore.
Show us tomorrow. Yeah.
So I really want to do this now, but I'm so hesitant that if we do it now, the girls are gonna be like, this doesn't fit around my
Yes.
you know.
Well, I think maybe these are things that go on this because on the wrist
Yeah.
because there's
Here,
more overlap.
try mine. I mean, our dancers
Are strong.
They are strong. They are the strongest
Yeah.
girls I've ever met.
Maybe we do as much of it as we can, except for the.
We could also add this whole piece right here could be Velcro, so it could be multiple sizes for them.
Yeah.
I'm worried that if they flex though.
Well, we would just have to add an extra piece over here so there's
Yeah.
something to overlap the Velcro with.
Yeah.
But also another thought is putting instead of this elastic
Oh, that's a good
elastic
idea.
ribbon in here, not ribbon.
I
know
get what you mean.
top.
Yeah.
And so then it becomes a piece that can like.
Actually, I think I have.
Hi,
the
Luna.
right-
Hi, are you feeling neglected?
Just-
Are you feeling neglected?
Why are you not paying attention to me?
You poor, poor neglected animal.
None
No
of this
one
is allowed.
gives such attention. I think that might work really well
Yeah.
because we do have several of those, and if we
Yeah.
can make it as easy as possible.
Okay, good to know.
Hi, Luna. Do we have a list somewhere we need to put? Also, let's think about these pieces. So look, we
Yes.
found these fun pieces in the fabric district that were like $1 a piece.
Yeah,
So
super,
excited.
super inexpensive.
And so each one. So should we put these? You think,
I think we should
Shoulder?
definitely.
or
Yes.
should it be?
I think we should do a combination.
We should have bought more.
I know. I remember where the place is. We can always pop down there and
Yeah, we can see if they have more.
grab more.
Because like it would be cool if it was like, I feel like each girl needed like 2
Mm-hmm.
or 3.
Yeah.
But if they're like this, or even if it's just like one piece right here, because also I just don't know how much they're gonna love dancing in these.
Yeah, they're a little rough around the back. So what we're gonna need to do is once we decide where they're gonna go, we will put felt or some sort of soft fabric on the back so that this doesn't rub against them. But
Yeah.
what's cool about them, I'm actually gonna take one off.
Yeah.
What's cool about them is that they look very chainmail. They look very like fantasy.
Mithril.
Mithril. Yeah, it's very fantasy, you know. And so we thought, okay, well, these are the perfect little touches that we can add to this first look too. This first look is going to have a lot of detail on it, most of which I feel like the audience probably isn't going to see, but I think it'll give this sense of, again, this fantasy, tribal, mythical.
It's funny how like you never see all the details in like in a movie when you're looking at these costumes, like in Lord of the Rings that are so detailed. You never see everything, but you see it.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite Game of Thrones facts is how the like shawls and all of the fabric and stuff, or all of the fur, were IKEA rugs. They were literally rugs that the costumer bought from IKEA and tailored into shawls. And I'm like, that's a perfect example of what we do here.
Yeah, you just find stuff and make it work.
I mean, wasn't their budget in the millions?
Oh, per episode.
I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan of that. Okay, so here's one. Quit talking and put these together.
I'm like thinking about how we can use these because they're almost like too small.
Yeah, but I think
they need to be.
I think once we just hook them onto the hips, it'll look, especially with the macrame over it, you know?
Yeah.
That will look really good.
So each dancer, we only have one. I think each dancer gets one or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or I won't get any and they each get 2.
I feel like we could leave them off yours. You know what I mean? I actually don't mind them not. Oh, Luna! Luna's trying to jump up right now onto the windowsill.
And now she's defeated.
And now she has given up.
Luna, you can even jump so high. What was
gonna say?
What was that?
Are you having a hard time?
Come here.
I don't know how to step over the laptop.
Come here. Come here. It's embarrassing. I know. Oh, yes.
It's probably because of this.
I bet she stepped on it.
Yeah.
Probably with her back leg when she tried to jump.
It was so scary.
She just comes up to me literally like, Mom, I'm scared.
Mom.
I don't know what happened.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to take this out then.
Oh,
you know, we can reuse these if we need to put any sort of like lining or texture anywhere. These little straps.
Yeah.
That might be good to reuse.
Luna.
What has been your favorite quick change to date? Not with me, you know, or with me, just in general.
My favorite quick change.
Since the beginning.
Gosh, favorite quick change? I mean, I think my favorites are the layered costumes. I mean, probably, honestly, the Moon Trance one.
Yes,
you know? Going behind a tombstone for, like, 15 seconds and coming out in a completely different costume.
Have you ever not made a quick change? I know we've made all of ours.
We've made all of ours. When I first started touring, it was when Brooke, my sister, was helping me with costumes. It was the first show. It was the first time I had like a legit actual show. Like, you know, I'd done shows many times, but this was the first time I had any dancers. The first time I had like any real production.
Mm-hmm.
And in our first show, Rob just started the song way too early. Like he started the song, like the dancers.
Rob is her production manager.
Yeah, the dancers were supposed to improvise on stage and have a dance battle for like 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
That was like this cool choreographed thing, and it was the band that was playing it.
Yeah.
You know, Drew and Gavi played it, so it was live, not tracks. And then Rob just started the song way too early, and so I'm like half naked backstage, and I hear Moon Trance start, and I'm like. And Brooke and I look at each other, and I have no shoes on. I'm like, we're just like, we're trying to. Anyway, so I was about a minute late getting onto stage, and Moon Trance just kept playing.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny.
Yeah, and finally I ran out, you know, fully after the first chorus. Yeah. I ran out and jumped on stage in the second verse.
Oh, that's really
so
funny. That's really funny. Have you ever I guess not made a quick change, but have you ever had like an incident where you had to go back out on stage or something with like half the costume on or anything like that?
Yes. I had a costume. I got stuck in a costume once. Oh, this was really funny. Like the zipper broke on me, but we couldn't get it. We couldn't get the zipper back up and we couldn't get it off.
Oh my gosh.
So it was like the zipper was halfway opened up my back, but I couldn't get out of it.
I would cry.
And so we're all like, what do we do? And like all the dancers around me, and it was Michelle, and she's like trying to get up, trying to get down. And so I'm like, okay. So they pin me in, they pin the top of the zipper closed. and I came out for, like, I used to have a really beautiful costume for Mirage that was like a Bollywood costume, and the dancers were all wearing Bollywood costumes. So I came out for Mirage wearing, I'm trying to remember this. No, I got stuck in the Mirage costume, so I got stuck in the Bollywood costume
Oh no!
to do the end of the show, which is like, Don't Let This Feeling Fade,
Yeah.
and like all these songs that just did not feel right in a Bollywood
Wow.
costume. So we couldn't get it off, so they pinned the rest of it up, and I put on a plastic skirt over the Bollywood costume to try to make it look a little, anyways, and it was pretty funny looking.
That's really funny.
I was just stuck in it.
On stage, quick changes are so much fun, but also just so like, because if you don't make it, what do you do? You know,
Yeah,
I
you
feel
get
like
stuck in a costume halfway.
yeah,
What do you do?
all of our on-stage ones, I feel like we've always made. So I don't think we've ever had, you and I have never had that
Yeah.
situation. But knock on wood, knock on something. I don't think we have any on-stage ones that are like high
This tour?
consequences tour,
No.
right? Yeah.
Nothing on stage.
We do have an on-stage change, but it's like a casual one.
trying to think. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like we can take our time as we
What
do
does this
it.
guy go with?
Ooh, I want to say this guy right here.
No, that one has the,
I think we're going to pair those two together.
yes, you're right.
Okay. Perfect.
And then
Perfect.
this one goes with somebody, but I don't, maybe it goes,
Whichever one doesn't have, I think, is it this guy?
Might
Oh,
be
it's that
this
guy.
one.
Yep. Okay, cool. So we have successfully paired all of our first look accessories together, and what we're going to do. Wrapping them up. So
yeah,
we
just
don't-
wrapping them up so we make sure they all stay together. We can stick them all in here.
And then I guess our next step then is to go ahead and photograph all of our details for the stylist.
This one gonna stay.
I think so.
Okay.
Just kind of lay it in there nice and gently. Nice and gently. Thanks for helping us pair stuff, guys.
So fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna look great.
I don't know if that one. So right now.
Alright, cool. We'll throw these in a bag. And then I got mine over here. Perfect. Just stick it on top.
Yeah.
Is there an, oh, here's a bag.
Yeah, yeah. Put it in there. And that will be like the focus of our next costume sprint.
We'll figure out these skirts. We'll get fabric for the back of them. We'll get Velcro, and we'll get. Well, this is all going to be hand sewing stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll just basically.
So the next stream will be a lot of us physically putting these things together, which I'm excited about. That's my favorite part, is stitching details.
Yeah.
Onto things.
By the way, normally we do this while putting on a, like I do it while I like put on a movie.
Yeah.
So this is fun to like do it while
Actually,
engaging.
physically talk to people.
Okay, there we go. We've done almost everything. So, let's see. Now let's take pictures for the scene.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm hungry. That's fine. I can wait.
Here, Luna, I'm going to take this off of you. I will stitch that once this stream is over. Also, I feel like I'm going to get really nervous trying to stitch a coat together.
Right, on
A lot of
stream.
people are going to be like, that's not how you use a sewing machine. And I'm going to be like, don't I
if-
know?
If there's legit, seamstresses here,
Yeah.
just be ready to
A
cringe.
lot of your fans are really talented when
I
it comes to
know.
costume making. And
Yes.
it makes me nervous. 'Cause
I
I'm
know.
not.
I
I'm
know.
not.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All
So
right.
let's start taking pictures. Do you want to take the pictures and I'll lay them out?
Absolutely. Yep.
And then I say we just start making a Google Doc.
Yes.
Or like want to do a Google Slides page.
I think a Google Slides page is best for
So
sure.
I'm gonna pull up a Google Slide. We'll add the pictures later. Hi everybody, how you doing? I feel like I haven't been attentive enough.
yeah,
you
let's check
guys.
in with chat.
How you guys doing?
How's everyone doing? Tell us what's going on in your world. Oh, someone said they can't wait to see this in Houston.
Woo!
Yay! I have a feeling those shows are going to be very hot.
Yes, they will.
The last time we played outdoor shows in Texas during the summer, it was rough. That was on the Evanescence tour.
I
and
will
it
never
was,
forget.
Those were oxygen shows. We have a fan, a big industrial fan that is this big. I think there's a clip of you somewhere online.
Oh yeah.
Laying against the fan, trying to
Right
cool
after
off.
the show, I just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah. We need to have those running. I actually think maybe one of the venues in Texas had air conditioning on the stage, and it was an
Oh,
outdoor stage.
a few of them did. I was like, why do they not
But
all?
what's funny about that is the air conditioning would only hit certain spots. So like you would walk across the stage, and oh my gosh, it's so cold here. And then you would take one step out of it, and it was 100 degrees again. So it was almost counterproductive because it was like this hot, cold. And everyone's just sweating and trying to like huddle up into the little spots where there's air conditioning funneling down onto the stage. All right, let me grab a battery.
All right, so I'm gonna start to dictate what needs. Let's start with Hey, Laura.
Let's start with yours.
Start this one. So you guys can see, look how pretty it is. I think this is so gorgeous.
I'm really excited about this one.
So we'll just like lay it down and then.
Oh, perfect. So if you guys can't see, we have these little additions to this unnamed song that we are not telling you the name of. But this is not something that we've done yet because we have multiple ones being delivered to us right now, but we will be hand detailing these masks and making them into, we're not going to let them tie them on because I have a feeling they'll come flying off of their faces, but we will be making it so that they stay on while the girls are dancing. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I was really excited when I found those.
These ones are nice too. They have like a really nice plastic to them.
Yeah. Okay, so
we
I'm
want-
writing down. So the thing we need for this is,
and then we need this here. What did you want to do with this again? Was this going to line?
I thought that it could go either like on the sleeves right here.
Okay.
We can maybe do a little pin there. It goes on the sleeves. Also, I thought it could go down here to like, that's actually pretty.
I prefer that for
So,
sure.
but maybe do both.
Do we have enough for both?
Well, we got to go back to get more of this anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
Because we were going to put it, maybe this or like, having a ton of this would be nice.
Yeah.
Because putting this around the neck, sorry, we're just still.
All the detailing.
I love it down here the most. And then if we have enough to put here. And then we were either thinking of up here doing more of this or doing this.
Ooh, that's hard.
I just think my gut just tells me this one.
Yeah. To make it kind of cohesive. I really like this around here. I want to show the seamstress this because I want them to have that detail.
Yes, we'll we can put it right there in the picture. And it's like even we could fake a princess waistline.
Oh, yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
The masquerade dress,
Unnamed song dress.
dang it.
It's fine. This one's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious.
Okay.
I need to find an example of Luna.
Okay, so you want this around here, right? Around the sleeve. I just want to make sure I line this up so that the seamstress understands.
Yes, so I think if we
I'm not sure what it's doing.
where's all this coming from?
Oh, there. Okay.
We put it here,
Yes.
and then if we put it, Luna just really wants to be involved. Needy much, Luna?
To be a princess.
Oh, what do you think?
I like that. Yeah.
Here.
And then obviously the armbands of these are going to be elastic.
And yeah, they'll be taken off.
Yep. Okay, cool. I think what I'll do is I'll put all of these on my iPad, notate them.
That's what I'm doing right here.
Perfect.
I'm
okay.
Okay, Luna. You can sit on my lap.
Really perfect. Okay.
So let's go through everything that needs to happen to this. So
Okay.
bustle on back, possibly using this.
Yes.
So bustle on back using flower mesh. I think everything else, maybe cutting out more flower bits and putting them on the skirt.
Making the V line here.
Yeah.
We want this sewn exactly how we have it pinned.
V on front out of grid.
Did you say remove sleeves yet?
Remove sleeves.
And that's it for this one, isn't it?
We also had the extra fabric that was going to do this cut on it. Remember? Over the
Oh,
top?
yes.
I need to
okay.
find like a picture of that.
Yes, yeah. She seemed to know what you were talking about, but I'd like to find like a picture.
Yes.
So that
I
we
was
can-
having a really hard time explaining it. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, like this,
Mhm.
an upside down V.
We've got about another 20 minutes before we need to call it.
Yeah, this kind. Well, no, that's not it either. Like this is all the way down, but I want it to go like that. You know,
If you want to send me that photo, I can pop it in and then physically draw the line for her if you want, and then we can just use that. So text me that photo and I'll pop it into the board.
Well, I know that I can find pictures of. I mean,
She's
we
like,
could
I
also-
know I can do
we
it.
could all. No, I like it going like that.
I do too. I can also just draw over this if you want.
It's true. Okay, I'll wait on that. But remove sleeves and add elastic.
How do I have 6% on this? Come on.
So they. Sorry, this is probably really boring.
Yeah.
Stay. This is like literally the practical work. Okay. Also, I need to make a fake princess waist. Princess cut waistline is when it goes like a V down in the front. Little did you know.
Everyone's talking about how jealous Luna seems.
She's so jealous right now. It's so funny. If I'm working on my laptop, if I'm editing, she'll like come try to sit on the laptop. If I'm working on a dress, she'll sit on it. She's right here though. She's okay. Hi, Luna. Hi, Luna. Princess.
I want to hear from
Right.
people in the chat about what your favorite live costume of
Yeah.
Lindsay
What's
is.
your favorite show costume?
Which costume has like impressed you the most?
This will be interesting to hear.
I
Like,
know, I'm
help
so
me see
curious.
what kind of costumes you guys like.
All right.
Okay, let me know what they say.
Mm-hmm. Someone said between Twilight. What did you wear for between Twilight?
That was the skirt
Yeah,
and the blue dress that we
That's
sold.
right. that's right. Yeah. I was also
Auction that one
thinking-
off for charity.
What did you wear in the music video for it? I remember.
Oh, I loved the music video one. It was very like woodlandish. It had
Yeah.
it
Was that a borrowed dress or do we
it
own
was
that?
a borrowed dress.
Oh shoot.
I know. Unfortunately, it's pieced together out of borrowed, like lots of borrowed things.
What
makeup-
was the flowing white dress while you were at the Evanescence? What was that one? Flowing white dress.
I think they're thinking of the one I did an encore with Amy a couple times.
Oh
in.
yeah,
That was from a Christmas show.
That's right.
I actually don't know where that dress is. It's beautiful.
Wow, I'd totally forgotten about that one.
I wonder where
That's
it is.
crazy.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous dress.
The Wonder dress. Oh, we love the Wander dress, but I feel like next time we do Wander, we're gonna have to
Yeah, are you
Really-
talking about the one that like transitions?
the transforming one.
Transforming dress? There you go. Wait. Okay, I need to focus. I can't do two things at once.
Ah. I love the Bells music video.
Oh, I love that dress.
I agree that the arena costume is definitely my personal favorite live costume.
The coat, the little
Yeah.
conductor coat.
It's my favorite.
Make an overskirt. Out of the fringed fabric.
I'll tell you, my least favorite costume you've ever worn live on stage is that dress from the
Oh,
15-foot tall dress that got stuck. The first
I have
time.
a fascination with really big skirts and
Yeah.
dresses.
Well, I told Lindsay, I said, once this tour's done, let's have a bonfire
Burn it.
and burn the dress. And the dress got thrown away.
Oh, did
didn't
it?
get
I was
burned.
like, I haven't seen that one in a
yeah,
long
no,
time. Okay.
we got rid of that dress.
Okay.
Oh, the round table rival and Grinch costume. Are you talking about the big fluffy red one,
Oh,
I think from Christmas.
big.
That was
I love that one
the,
with the top hat.
oh, I love that
was
one.
fun.
Yeah, that was definitely my favorite one to get in and out of every day.
Okay.
It's just so like flowy. It has such a good
Yes.
bounce to it.
It did. It felt very like fabulous. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. I think I got everything. Oh, so this is what I have for this one. Maroon dress. Bustle on back using flower mesh. Cutting out more flower bits and putting them on the skirt.
Mhm.
Making a V on front out of ribbon. Making a V on ribbon. Remove sleeves and add elastic to the top so they stay up. Make a fake princess cut waistline out of ribbon. Make an overskirt out of the crushed fabric. A skirt that opens in the front like an upside down V. And I'll find pictures for
Okay,
these.
perfect.
I think that's it for that.
Okay,
one.
yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
So
Let me get that picture onto there. Did you invite me to edit on this one?
not yet.
Okay.
Share. I think shall in
That dress was beautiful, but it was also like 15 or 20 feet long, and it was heavy. It was actually
Oh,
remarkably heavy. And
yes.
actually, in order to make it flow how we wanted it to flow, we had to line the bottom of it with really heavy Velcro. And so prior to, actually, this is a great story that I've never told. When we would set the stage prior to the show starting, if we were going on first, I would do it pre-show, but if we were going on second, I would only have the changeover time to set the dress, which was a very short amount of time
Yeah.
between Lindsay's set and Evanescence's set, or vice versa. So I would bring the dress out. I would lay it on the floor backstage and kind of like lay it out and then pick it up and hold it like this so that it was sort of the way that it should be, because I only had probably 5 minutes to set it. I'd go out onto the riser, I'd set it down, and then I would take the edges of it, which were lined in Velcro, and I would Velcro them to the front of the riser so that when she went up and behind the stage, I had a fan to make it blow and kind of wave as if it were in wind. It wouldn't, fly out and reveal everything back there. It would catch and hold onto the end of the riser. So I would have to stitch all of that, or not stitch all that, I'd have to connect all of that around the front of the riser. She'd go up, I'd sit there with the fan blowing it, and then once she would start to come back down, I'd wait probably 5-10 seconds, shut off the fan, jump up, and we learned this after the first show when she got stuck, and I would have to physically grab the dress and do this to stop it from going into the emergency shutoff, which is what had happened that first show.
Sucked inside.
It got sucked inside, and all the times that we had practiced, that had never happened, so we didn't realize that that was going to happen during a live show. No one warned us about the emergency shutoff.
Blast it.
Yeah, I would gather, drop it as the riser came down, unhook Lindsay. She would step out over the now bunched up dress, and then I would very quickly, trying not to be seen, Andy would move the light really quickly so that I was then in the dark. I would throw the dress off of the lift, and you would finish the song. And as soon as the show, or as soon as all the lights, went dark and Lindsay left the stage, we had, 15 seconds until the next song. So she'd walk off stage, I think grab a drink or something, and then come back on. And in that 15 seconds, I would grab the dress and literally rip as hard as I could in kind of an arc to get it off of the front of the riser. And mind you, this is a lot of dress. This is, how wide do you think that thing was? It had to have been 20 feet wide.
I don't know, but it was a lot.
It was huge. So I would often try to rip it. And if I couldn't rip it right away, our stage manager, Matt, would run out with me and rip it. And every single night, you could see me in the corner doing this as the lights came on and Lindsay started the next song. And I was always in the corner, just trying not to be seen, pulling it off the stage. That dress was a headache.
It was.
It was a
By the
huge
way,
headache.
let's move on to this one real quick before I think we're almost out of time. So I was wondering, I think we get more of this as well, because we're going to go back and get more lace anyway.
I like it as yeah.
And so then it
Along the
also
neckline.
goes all the way down here, and then we save this for the sleeves.
I agree.
Okay, so let's take a quick picture of that. We'll take 2 pictures. We'll just do this,
Okay.
and then we'll do
Oh, wait, go back down and do that one more time. One of those. Ooh, perfect. And then up
Now-
around the neckline.
round the neckline.
Perfect. Yep.
And then let's do a picture of like this lace on the sleeves.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, we got that.
Perfecto. But yeah, that dress was
Such a
a headache. It was a lot, but it
Yeah.
looked so cool.
It did.
That's the problem whenever people are like, this is a headache, Lindsay.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but did you see the pictures from out on the stage? Did you see people's faces as it
Yeah.
happened? Like people in the front row. It was so fun. I love moments in the show like this where every once in a while you see
And you know what? On the
see
final,
all the cameras go up.
yeah, people like taking videos. On the final show, I had Matt, our stage manager, film Bubba and I doing the whole thing. I should send that to you so you can show the world. But we have a video of what it looked like backstage. You know, locking her in, sending her up, doing the fans, and then her coming down.
Oh, that is cool. We should
Yeah.
post that.
It's a cute little BTS, and then Tyler sitting there holding the lift button because he was in control of sending you up and down.
That's so funny. I know, it was always kind of fun. I'd like step up onto that lift. Lindsay would be like putting me in the thing as I'm playing too.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I'm like stepping up onto the lift and playing.
Every
and
so often, I would knock her elbow as she, and I'm like,
then
ah,
you hear a little.
I'm so sorry.
There's a lot happening. And this sitting place down the front. Sorry, I'm just making annotations. Yeah, that was good times. Costume changes are dramatic. They're exciting. They're fun. I
Yeah.
think they're important. I think they make the show so engaging. 'Cause
Yeah.
whenever I'm at a show and I see the artists leave the stage,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what are they
What's
gonna
going on?
What are they
What's
going to come
going
back
on? Yeah.
in? Or like, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
If they're doing something, there's usually a purpose. Or sometimes people just need a break.
Yeah.
But usually at a show when they leave the stage, I expect them to come
Yeah.
out with something awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So I never want to disappoint when I leave the stage. I want to come back with hopefully something awesome.
And some artists who have dramatic, quick changes on like a really major scale have 4 or 5 people like me, all who have a single job, whether it's put a shoe on, zip something up, pull something on, pull something off. And so
Yeah.
the artist will step into their quick change and they will literally have a little army of people who just almost like
It's
a
like
race car.
pit
Yeah,
crew
like
in a
pit
race
crew.
car. Yeah.
And everybody jumps in and they do one thing and then they're off. And unfortunately with Lindsay, it's just me. So
Hey, but you do a great job. I remember before I had anybody back in the day, like my first tour, I wore one outfit the whole show. And then my second tour, I had little costumes made for me. I was so excited. It was the first time I had costumes like made for me. I custom designed them and had a friend sew them actually. And I remember in every venue, sometimes it was really hard to, because we didn't have a pipe and drape, you know?
yeah.
Like, so every venue, I'd find a place close enough to stage where I'd literally sprint off the stage. Or sometimes I'd run back to the dressing
Oh
room.
my gosh.
Like, but they were small
Yeah.
venues, you know?
But still.
Or I remember changing in stairwells, and Eric would stand by the exit of the stairwell, so like crew guys, you
Yeah.
know, like from the venue wouldn't just accidentally walk in while I'm changing. But yeah, I would literally just run back and like be like changing by myself as fast as I can.
That's so funny.
Thank heaven things have changed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Got a
with
little bit more organized.
brown ruffle ribbon. Don't worry about this, guys. I'm just annotating stuff.
Oh, Armin Danlu, you're going to be really happy if you come to a live show this summer because those Till the Light Goes Out costumes are going to make a reappearance, and we're very excited about it.
Oh, is that what was you saying? Those
Yeah,
were
yeah.
favorites? Those ones were freaking cool.
I'm so excited about how those are going to physically look on stage.
Me too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool visual for
Yes,
people.
and I think it's going to be fun to rely more on textures than sparkles.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
because usually
absolutely.
sparkles are a great way, like so grabbing, and I think we will put some sparkles on them,
Oh,
but
yeah.
definitely relying more on texture,
Texture,
which
yep.
is cool.
We
Okay.
are coming to Texas, yes. If you type in ! tour, you can see a page that has
Gosh.
all of our tour dates on it.
What is with this little hair?
I have one too.
Like, don't you hate those little
Yeah.
guys?
You know,
Like,
I washed my hair last night and then I went to bed with wet hair. So I woke up this morning and it was just like,
oh yes, I'm a disaster when I do that. Also, by the way, I've done a couple rice baths, some rice rinses for my
oh,
hair.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that again because it
I can tell.
It was so smooth when I
Yeah.
first did it. I mean, I haven't washed my hair in 7 days. I'm that kind of a person. But I always do that because, you know,
Washing my hair, I go about 6 days in between shampoos.
yeah, it's
Otherwise, my hair falls out.
it's
yeah.
the best way to stay healthy. I mean, I haven't brushed my hair today, so don't judge it by this. But, so okay. Anyways, maybe we maybe we end the stream because I feel like I'm just so focused on trying to
Yeah.
like get this annotating done.
We are now in like administrative mode.
Yes. So thanks
Not
for
fun
joining.
content.
Yeah, I always want to be fun. I feel like it
Yeah.
would be entertaining.
Well, I think our next one, we'll let you guys know via Instagram and the Discord and all of that, you know, when our next one is. But I think our next one will be like a really physical, hands-on. You guys
kind of
can,
like the last one.
yeah, you
more
guys can
hands-on.
watch us actually put together
Yes.
some really fun costumes. Maybe by that one we'll have the macrame. We'll see.
Maybe she said they should be done by this weekend.
Oh, good. All right. Thank you guys so
Awesome.
much.
Thanks for joining. Make sure to check us out on tour. Thanks again just for being here and supporting. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to those people who are going to get these beautiful costumes. I
So
hope you
excited
love
about that.
them. And again, please join our Discord,
Yeah.
Explanation Discord. Be a part of it. We're going to be doing giveaways there. And
Lots of fun things
Lots of
in,
fun.
in the future of our Discord. So
yay!
thank you guys. See you
Bye.
again really soon.